Welcome to the Minimuhh story. My name is Mira. In today's episode, I will talk about bullying, being bullied, and to bully other people. Me growing up with a single mother, being unemployed, not having any money, living in a small apartment, not being able to bring any friends home, my mother drinking alcohol, being also pretty weird. And further, I didn't look like any of the other children, which means that I had darker hair, darker skin tone, and I was wearing other people's old clothes, made me quite a target for being bullied when I was a child. It wasn't that obvious like it can be nowadays with other girls pushing you around, bullying also on the social media. However, I wasn't always welcome, wasn't always invited to everything. I wasn't the natural choice in anything actually. And I remember some of the older children in my school pointing at me on different events and saying, "Oh, look at that monkey girl," simply because I had a darker hair tone and a darker skin tone. That wasn't funny. It was humiliating, and I was struggling with quite some things at home, as I have mentioned in previous episodes. And in fact, life was pretty hard, so I didn't need anybody to bully me as well. Also, I remember once, it was also one of the bigger kids who called me monkey girl. He passed me, I was walking at the pavement and he was riding his bike. So he was coming from the other side of the road to my side of the pavement, and he was driving right towards me, and I was stepping a little bit aside. When he reached me, he simply kicked me out on the street. So I fell on the street, and there were actually cars and buses passing. And I don't know why he did it. He just did. Because, I don't know, I look like a monkey girl, so I should be in the gutter. And that wasn't fun either. It also didn't help on my self-esteem and my self-consciousness. It made me awkward in a lot of situations. I didn't like to be seen. Actually, I still have it that way. I also had it that way in my career. I don't like to be in the first row. I like to be in the second row, pointing out what is right and wrong, but without anybody noticing me as such. So trying to fly under the radar, not having people noticing me too much. This also meant that whenever I had the opportunity to hang out with some of the real popular people, I would do whatever it took to do it. It didn't happen that often, but when it did, it made my whole week or whole month or whatever. So that was the highlights. I had other things in life troubling me than being bullied. So this was like a small side thing with all my other problems. It made me insecure in relation to other people around me. I didn't trust that many people at all. I didn't trust anybody. And it itself enhanced that I didn't find anybody real trustworthy, both because I had problems with my mother, problems at home, and I had only a very few friends, and I believe the rest of the world wasn't trustworthy, because you never know when will they ride their bike past you and try to kick you, or when will they point out that you're wearing the wrong clothes and you need to take a shower or whatever. It created my sense of being ultra suspicious towards other people and towards things in life. By now I consider it a gift, because I will normally be able to see through and analyze a situation much easier than if I hadn't had these experiences when I was a child. Why do I think people there were bullying me? I was an easy target. I didn't look like the other, I didn't smell like the other, I didn't act like the others. My mother wasn't normal. All those things. So if you're standing out and not in the most stellar positive way, you might be an easy target for people who might even be insecure themselves, and to put themselves in a better position, they will try to bully you. And I believe that was happened. Fortunately for me, it made me a strong person today, but it took some time and it took a while. I think those people bullying other people, they haven't learned from their parents that you should treat other people with kindness and you should treat other people with respect and be friendly, unless the person you're standing opposite is acting crazy or hostile. In some relation, this might be the fault of their upbringing. It might also be the peer pressure that they do have to bully somebody, and it's most likely to take the easy object. So later on in life, actually in my grown-up life, when I think back at it now, talking about being bullied and being a bully, actually, I think I have bullied myself, but I wasn't aware of it at the point when it happened. When I worked in Luxembourg in a bank, I was sitting in this department with a lot of different kind of people, mostly men. There was this one person, he had quite a special voice, and it was really nasal, like this. So sometimes I would say something, but with his voice, and that is actually bullying. But I didn't mean it like an evil person. I did it because I thought it was, funny. And I also made fun of myself, I think. So I think it was a kind of humor that was in this department. However, for this specific person, it might sometimes have seemed like I was adult bullying him, but it wasn't my intention. It leaves me today with the feeling that I wasn't quite sure of what I was doing. I just thought we were having fun, but I had fun on the terms of another person, putting the other person in a bad light and trying to be funny on the behalf of another person might be on the edge of bullying. Yes, but also the other ones in the department, everybody laughed and it was funny, and also he laughed sometimes as well. So I think maybe he thought it was funny, but you don't know, because if people there are laughing 9 out of 10 times, when will the 10th time be the one that is too much and they will actually be sad instead of thinking, oh, this is quite funny? That is also what I'm trying to teach my son. If anybody is making fun of him, he should remember to say stop. When is this too much? And also, if he wants to make fun of others, he should simply consider, is this the situation in which he would think it would be funny if somebody did it to him? If yes, then he can make the fun. Or if it's not a situation where he think it would be fun if this was done to him, then he shouldn't do it. So that's what I'm trying to teach him, to be kind and consider, would he actually like this to be done to himself? Yes or no? Luckily for me, I don't think that being bullied as a child had such a big impact as it might have had, because I had so many other things going on. This was merely a small distraction, not making it super convenient for me, but it wasn't so bad that I couldn't be in it. Also the fact that up until I think I was 10 years old, I acted like a boy. I had short hair and I was running around in shorts in the summertime, no t-shirt, completely acting like a boy, climbing the trees, trying to play football, getting dirty and being wild. And that was also acting different from a lot of the other girls. I wasn't interested in boys. I wasn't interested in dressing up as such. So it also made it easy that I was an outsider to point fingers of that. For those people who are fortunate enough to have a nice environment around them, but still being bullied, this can have a severe psychological issues for them, both when they're in it and also later on in life. And I think the most important thing is to turn it around and think, what a shame for those people. They are missing out on your friendship. They are missing out of your company. And they're missing out a really great opportunity to getting to know you. And the sweetest revenge at all is not getting back to them in the same way as they have treated you. The sweetest revenge at all is to do good in life and to be kind to other people. Because hopefully one day those people, they will grow up and realizing they have been quite stupid when they was younger, acting disrespectful. And in the meanwhile, you have focused on creating a good life for yourself, had your eyes fixed on the goal that you want from life, and creating something positive and something good for yourself. That would be the sweetest revenge ever. You being a happy person, you being where you want to be in life. And this might seem completely unrealistic to a 12-year, 13, 14-year-old person who are actually living in being bullied at this moment, but that is simply the truth. You will have your stellar period of life where you will shine, and you might as well learn your lessons while you're young, bring them with you growing up, keep your eyes on the prize and focus on what will make you happy in life. Yeah. This was really a short episode about being bullied and being a bully, and I think it should be mentioned to the Minimuhh story, because this is also a little piece of the puzzle that makes me to who I am today. This also leads to the Karma Sans Frontières. Be kind to other people, no matter who or where you are in the world. And you don't know the people that you're meeting on your way up and on your way down. Who are they and what has happened to them in life? So please be kind to people and treat everybody with respect. It will make the world a better place, and hopefully teaching your children not to bully others. I consider it a lack of intelligence and a lack of moral to bully other people. Yes. Thank you so much for watching the Minimuhh story. I hope to see you soon again. Bye.